This is Andre Flemming, the number 5 from the Spring 93 line of Gamma Psi Phi Beta Sigma Incorporated at Rust College campus. I'd like to take you on this journey with me in remembering one of my greatest and best friends of all time, Mr. Arthur Cheeks.
This little guy, man, I met Scrap in 1991. And me and him both, we were struggling in math classes, particularly a lady by the name of Miss Fahilda Shafi. And we couldn't understand what she was saying, and we couldn't understand what she was doing in trigonometry. So we had to go to class twice a day. So we went to class at 8 o'clock in the morning, went to class at 6 o'clock in the evening, just to pass this class, man. And me and Scrap both had to be committed because we wanted to pass this class, so we wanted to take it over. And during that commitment, we formed a brotherhood.
His self-confidence, I guess, man, would definitely be my greatest memory, man, because when he stepped out of Gross Hall, and every time, man, it was like clockwork. He would look up like he was ready, or basically asking if the world was ready for Scrap. So,
and one of the things that Scrap harped on was that he wanted to make sure that, man, we all get together and be together as one man, one Rust College, man.
A question that I got for a while was what made Arthur Cheeks who he was? Answer to that is simple. Scrap was who he was, and he still is today, a legend. He was loved by the Divine Nine because he stayed true to himself, and he always exemplified great friendship. Basically, the core of love. Why was he so loved by non-Greeks? Because the same way how he treated his brothers and the same way he treated a person on the street was equal. He saw you as a person, that someone deserved care, attention, love, and honor.
Thank God for the things that he taught me. Thank God for the things that I was able to teach him. Right now, I just want to thank God because this ain't no funeral. This is a homegoing celebration.
When I went to Ole Miss in '97 was a rough year. And my brother said to me, he said, I got you. And he's had me ever since. Scrap had me up and down the roads of Mississippi back road. We went to almost every school in Mississippi where there was blue and white chapel. Scrap was always videoing the step show. So if you've ever stepped anywhere in the state of Mississippi, I guarantee Scrap got it on tape.
I drove 11 and a half hours by myself to say goodbye. I got a call from Roger and everybody, and I was supposed to be down here for homecoming a couple weeks ago, and couldn't make it. Life, work, kids. But when I got the call a couple weeks after that, I gassed up my ride, I prayed, and I'm here. I hate that it's under these circumstances, but it's sometimes where God places you in places and for a certain reason. There's a lot of people in this room that haven't seen each other for many years for whatever reason. And we've all said one common thing, and the common thing was that Scrap was the nucleus for all of us.
So we were in a lot of contact with each other. I don't know how much time he had, but he had a lot of time because he called a lot of people. I thought I was the only one that just liked the comic books and the Star Wars and movies and the Willy Bobo and whatnot with Scrap. He had plenty of time for everybody, man. That's saying a lot for him, man. That's saying a lot that he gave that much time, because I tell you this much, everybody that was in contact with him, you know how you felt about him. So you don't have to worry about that part.
like I said, I've been friends with him since 1991. This was before fighting the city and all of that stuff. He was one of the reasons why I did bridge him and this man, Nixon. I love them guys. I love all 16 of my friends. Like I said, I'm gonna ramble on and ramble on. I'm gonna try to make it short. But Mama, 18, y'all lost a son, but you gained 16 sons. I love you and I love you. Y'all are such calm spirits and y'all help me out in my time of mourning. Because I talk to Scrap on a weekly, daily basis. We had a common interest in which a few of us did. We collected comic books. And Doctor Who and all that stuff. We talked about that stuff for hours on end. And talked about nothing. I just enjoyed talking to him. Now we got mad at each other. We fussed, but I consider him like my brother. Right? I got 2 other brothers, and I consider him the 3rd brother. So, all the Singleton chicks, you my friend, you my brother now, you my friend forever. I love you, man. I'm gonna miss you.
Learned a lot today. I learned that I wasn't the only one Scrap would call and talk 35 minutes. All you have to do is say, hey man, how you doing? You say, well, let me tell you. Next thing you know, you be like, hey, I'm late for work. But there's application and there's supplication. The application of the man is one general thing. He had a big heart. If he considered you friend, he would give you the shirt off his back. The application is the love of the man. The supplication is knowing that it's gonna be all right because we're all gathered here.
You know, I would talk to him a lot. You know, at least twice a week, sometimes more. Just to shoot, just to kick the bobo. Not to, you know, no, for real. I know y'all laughing. This is good. This is good. This is good, because I'm really emotional right now. I'm like Carl Thomas up here, okay? All right? We were friends before the Greek stuff, okay? So, and then when we became frat, we used to partake in some greeneries. Wait. Let me finish. This is my story. We used to partake, the people that partake in the devil's letters to me, they did us. We used to partake. I know, let me finish. He did not partake in the devil's letters. But he would hang around us when we were partaking in the devil's letters. And that was just cool to me. Like he wasn't judging us. He wasn't, oh man, you need to stop doing that, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. He was just cool. I'm sorry, that's my story.
I gotta say, one thing that is not just a characteristic of Lil Art, but also his line brothers that came across, is that they are all genuine. You will not find 2 of the same personalities.
But he had so many books with just scriptures in it that you just could turn and just look through. And you know, it was just amazing what Scrap did for everyone. Mom, there would be times no food, none of us, it was Scrap. That gas cards you kept, you helped us out a whole lot, Mom.
I love Arthur, and I thank God for his life and his legacy, and the Fox side of my family, couldn't Ida. And, you know, I just thank God that, you know, we just always, you know, had good things to say and pleasant things to say, and always reminiscing. They always asked about my baby brother Anthony. They were very, very close. We all were close when we were coming up.
But we would hang out. We would ride our bikes. We would. He was one of the first friends that I had when I was coming up. All the vacation Bible schools we went to over here at Buffalo. I think about those days. I even remember the time he DDT'd me. I don't know if y'all remember that. He really did.
But just thank God that Scrap spent our 25th with us. Roger, Vet, Keisha, and we were together in Memphis, and he was there with us, and that meant a lot to us. So, Mom, the ladies of OneDogMemorial1, the reason why we stayed constitutionally bound, we made that manifested into life thanks to Scrap. So OneDogMemorial1, stand for me. That brotherly bond that we would not break with Gamma Psi, please stand with me. Any other members from any other campus of the Blue and White family, stand. And all my Rust College alumni, please stand. Look at all the children. You would never be alone. Thank you.
I shall wear a crown.
When we come back, I don't know about you. I want to hear him say, well done, good and faithful servant. The best is yet to come. I don't know about you, but Jesus, I love you so much. Jesus, Scrap loved him so much. And I'm here to let you know we ain't got nothing to worry about, because we gonna see Scrap again. We gonna be at the heavenly banquet.
What made Arthur unique to me was his willingness to support any positive endeavor that you would go through that would help you in your life. He's my one. He's my brother. More importantly, he is my friend, and he's within my heart always, which makes him a legend. And we all know that legends never die. He added a level of comfort. He added a level of companionship. He added a level of understanding. He added a level of truth. So over and all, he added that presence of there are good people around and will always be around. Probably like all the rest of us, the answer is not sure. But one thing I can tell you is, even though someone wasn't in his face or wasn't even in the same state, he was loved. And he could tell it once he heard your voice. He knew that he was important in your life. The major thing we can learn from his passing is that you should always, regardless what situation you go to, reach out to a person. Reach out to those that you find comfort in, and reach out to those that you give comfort. Let people know what's going on, and take it upon yourself to get yourself checked. Check your heart, check everything. Make sure that you're okay and that you're good. Why is all of this important to Gamma Psi? It's because when you are on your line, when you are on your adventures with your fraternity brothers, know that this is your extended family, and they love and they care. And even just like any family, you're gonna fuss and fight sometimes, but at the end of the day, you come together because that's what families do. You come together. So it's important to show your unity through not only friendship, but in spirit. And he showed his care and love not only through words, but more often in deeds. What could Gamma Psi do to keep his memory alive? Quite simple. Start a very small Phi Beta Sigma scholarship fund. Remember that this is a man that went through adversity, confusion, but he rose above it to become greater and stronger and influence people in positive manners for them to continue to go on. I hope this sheds a few little snippets of life, love, and memory that we have, because Arthur, I love you. I love all of my brothers. Thank you for taking this journey with me. And I hope you have adventures and inspire people to be the best they can be.